I was watching this very interesting online webinar actually, on parenting. It was from a group called Positive Parenting Solutions. And the title of the webinar was How to Stop Yelling at Your Kids. And the idea is to talk about strategies for when your kids don't listen to you or when your kids start talking back to you. Now, I've got two kids. I've got a kid that's turning 4-year-old in May and another one that's turning 9 years old in April. So I can totally identify with this. And they said two things that was very interesting. The one is that all kids have two buckets. The one is an emotional bucket, and the other one is a power bucket, that both needs to be filled. But the second thing that they said that really struck me is that all of us as human beings are hardwired to want to have control over our lives. And so when you start to get into this kind of argument with your kids about getting them to do something, brush their teeth, eat their food, pick up their toys or whatnot, generally it is a power struggle because kids just don't like to be bossed around. They have this innate thing that they need to show you that they can take control of their own lives. And then they give you all kinds of strategies that you can use to, rather than have a power struggle with your kids, give your kids control over making the decision of what they want to do. But what I was really thinking about as I was listening to this webinar is, does this only apply to kids? Or are we as adults just as guilty? Do we also have this innate thing in us that we don't like to be told what to do by our spouse, by our boss, and there's just something defiant within us that wants to rebel and wants to show the other person, I will do it when I want to or the way that I want to. And I wonder if what we see in our kids, if we ever really outgrow it or not. Maybe you can give me your idea about it down in the comments. What do you think? Do we ever outgrow that innate desire that we have to have attention, but especially to fill our power bucket with this sense of we have control of our lives, and we don't like it when other people seem to take control over our lives? Love to hear from you, and I'll speak to you in another video.